Hello and welcome to this PalmSens unboxing video. Today we're gonna unbox the Lablink Hub. Well, the Lablink Hub is a mini computer and a data logger that allows you to control your instruments that you then can access remotely. So it's easy to share instruments or use instruments that are at a different part of your building but in the same local area network. Or if you have VPN, you could also use them outside of your network. So we find inside the box, of course, one of our quick starts. So if you prefer reading to watching a video, maybe just have a look at your quick start where it's exactly described how to install your instrument. Then you will find your operator's manual with some details. Then a power supply, because it does work with electricity. And as I said, it works remotely, but it works through your local area network. So there's an Ethernet cable. And then the Lablink Hub itself, with some USB connections in the front, a power connection in the back, USB connections in the back, and an Ethernet connection. Let's have a look at how we can install it and perform our first measurement. And if that is just as easy as unboxing it. First, we need, of course, some instruments that we want to control with our Lablink Hub. I have here a multi-MSTAT 4 with 12 channels. And additionally, because you can not only connect multi-channels, you can also connect single-channel instruments, I have here an MSTAT 4T. You can connect to your Lablink Hub up to 24 channels. It doesn't matter if they're combined in a multi-channel device or if it's single instruments. So, for example, you could connect two multi-MSTAT 4s with 12 channels each. Let's see how we can connect it. So first, our Lablink needs some electricity. You also need to switch it on. Just press the button for a second and it should illuminate to indicate that the Lablink is on. Also, you need to connect your Lablink to your local area network. The first time you set it up, you will have to do a cable connection, so a wired connection. You can't use the Wi-Fi on the first one, but later, as you will see, you can also access your Lablink via the Wi-Fi. I connected the Lablink to electricity and to the local area network, and I'm ready to set it up on the software side as well. So to access the Lablink, I just open my standard browser and then I go to HTTP and then lablink.local. So this is a new Lablink that nobody has registered already. So we get to the welcome screen. Here we can enter our username and password. We have to agree to the terms and register. We end up now at the Lablink settings. So we can now give the Lablink a different name if we want to. This is, for example, the Lablink demo. You can decide how you want to manage your Ethernet, and you can decide if you want to connect to a Wi-Fi network. Then we go to next. And now it asks us to connect our instruments. Well, as you know, we already prepared our instruments. We just need to switch on both of them, which they are. Wonderful. Now I need to connect them to the Lablink. I do that with the usual USB connections. You have seen the USB ports on the back. You just connect the instruments like you would connect them to your regular computer. And then we can say finish. Now, after we have connected the instruments and finished, we get to the dashboard and we see here already the name that we've chosen, which is Lablink Demo. We see, for example, here one registered user, which is me, and we see that we have 13 instruments connected. This is because every channel counts as an instrument on this dashboard. So we can see here the MSTAT 4T, and we see here the multi-MSTAT 4 LR with all the different channels. We see that the channels are all idle, they're not doing anything, we're not having a measurement, and they're unclaimed. You can claim a channel as to reserve it. However, we will make a different video where we dive a bit deeper into the dashboard later. Now, let's first have a look at how to perform a measurement. To perform a measurement through your Lablink Hub, you need to use our software PSTrace Xpress, which you can find on our website and download it. Once you've installed it, you just open it. Then, instead of connecting to an instrument, you choose here in the Instruments section the button Lablink. You click on that button and you find all the Lablinks that are in your network. If not, check that you have enabled the Lablink scanning. So this is my Lablink demo, and to connect to it, I just have to click here and then enter my name and my password. Now I'm connected to my Lablink, so you also see that people can't just access your account on a Lablink. Now we see all the instruments in PSTrace Xpress that are connected to this Lablink, and it's also marked that we use these instruments through this Lablink. So let's say I want to perform a measurement with the multi-MSTED 4, but I only want to perform it with the 8 channels where I've actually connected a dummy cell to. I just switch on all of the channels first, and then because it's less clicks, I switch off the last 4 channels. I have configured my instruments, and now, just as usual, I can perform my measurements. So this is just a linear sweep voltammetry with 1 volt per second through the dummy cell, which has around 10,560 ohms. And we get, as expected, our diagonal line. So you see, it's actually very easy to make a measurement using your Lablink. I did everything in the same room, but you just need to be in the same area network or in the same Wi-Fi. So I could set up an experiment in my lab and then it's running for a long time and I would be sitting in my office controlling the devices. I hope that video was helpful for you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.